Okay, I probably
You
just
guys
didn't.
keep calling them whales. Weren't they sharks?
Killer
No, they're
whales,
whales.
like
Killer
orca type
whales.
Oh,
things.
killer whales. Got it. Okay. All right.
All right.
Just mean dolphins.
Uh, so, yes, remember you're in a dream realm, and the archmages of the arcane tower warned you that there might be dream wards involved. And it seems this battle in the endless ocean against sharks and hot water looks like Venick came out worst of the lot. But yeah, you arrive. These two figures are recognizable to you in particular, Venick. Now, Venick, this is going back 40 odd sessions. But do you want me to remind you why you might recognize them?
Yes, I have troubles remembering a couple of sessions ago, let alone 40 sessions ago.
Fair enough. So, in the very first session, Lord Simonda called upon Venick to go riding to rescue Queen Lyrencia. Master Eden was one of those who went out to rescue him, being the Archmage of the land. Father Lestor also went along, and of course Lord Simonda also rode with you. Prince Krasner rode with you, and the King rode with you. Now, as you know, when you got there, you got lost in the Fey realm and had a rather unfortunate encounter, so you didn't see what happened. But as far as you're concerned, and the rest of the kingdom is concerned, well, actually, not you concerned, you know that Father Lester was said to have died with Prince Krasner in the quicksand. Now, you know Prince Krasner most definitely didn't die in the quicksand, and so here's Father Lester in the dream realm, and Master Eden, all who rode with you before you got lost in the Fey realm. But as you arrive, they both look very surprised and says, "Well, this is most unexpected," says Master Eden. "You look quite a bit different, but is that you, Venick?"
But it is me. I have gone through much since we last met. I have a difficult time remembering so long ago what it was like, but I got lost and separated from you and met with a horrible fate. Where have you been?
Before I answer this, I recognize you, Venick. The rest of you, though, I have no idea who you are. So, Venick, first question, do you trust these people that you are with?
That was like the first or second session, I think. I think I did trust him at the time. I don't think I have a reason not to trust him.
No, he's asking you about Randall and Shinigami and Gala.
Oh, sorry. Okay, got it. Yes, I do. This is my party mates. They're very trustworthy. Let me have them introduce themselves to you.
Master Eden, I am Toriel. I was a student of the Arcane Tower up until recently.
Okay, graduate. Surely you know that I've spent the last 16 years sleeping. Did you not, Toriel? You must have noticed it while I was asleep.
Yes, I was aware of this, and that's why we're here. We need your help. We need you to wake up. Toriel would relay at least the 30-second elevator speech version of what's happening in the world, and then we have the Queen's crown. Perhaps you know what to do with this.
Oh, there's a lot I can share you, but I need to know your companions first. What is your name, my lady? Why are you here? Says, indicating Gala.
I am Gala of the House Ronel. We are here to save the kingdom. Since you've slept, a curse has overtaken the kingdom, and we are here to set it right.
A noble goal. And you, what is your name? I do not recognize you either, says, pointed to Shinigami.
Shinigami of the Red Cloak of the Karamosa family.
Shinigami, you can't be the same Shinigami that rescued the king and saved him from Maldrazeric, the Doppeldrake. Is that you?
That's how I came to look like I am now.
Well, it seems, Venek, you have brought some very powerful, noble creatures. Shinigami, it is an honor. I never got to thank you because things happened while you were being, I'm not quite sure what the right word is, repaired? Is that insensitive? Because you look more machine than robot at the moment, and then human.
I've been reborn. That's probably the best way to describe it.
Well, regardless, the kingdom owes you a debt, and if you haven't been thanked before, but I'm sure you have, thank you for rescuing the king.
Thank you for that, Master Eden.
And we have a holy man here. What is your name, good sir?
I don't necessarily deem myself as holy, but the name is Randall. I am afraid that I cannot really expound as much upon that since I don't remember.
If you don't remember, why are you here?
I was sent with a mission for each of these to look after them. I actually also have a mission. I was brought back.
You're leaving a thread dangling there. You have a mission that's different to your friends than your companions?
I don't know if it's really different as much as it is in alignment. I was told to end the monarchy.
Well, I assume the monarchy is in good hands. I assume Cold Waldron, I assume he still rules with a strong and powerful hand.
I believe that's where you would be mistaken, it seems.
I will say at this point, if you like, Toriel, you can give your your elevator picture at the moment, how the kingdom's cursed and you've recalled the Arcane Tower, and that Lord Simonda asked you to speak to Master Eden.
Yes. Absolutely. I'll do that.
All I ever wanted was peace and to be left alone. But the news you bring sounds terrifying. I have an obligation to this kingdom, and I've made errors that need to be corrected. I will tell you everything we know so far, but have patience. My memory is not as it used to be, and sometimes I remember only fragments. But please, well, I feel I'm in the presence of people much braver than me. I made some decisions that I regret, and as you relayed, Lord Simonda told you what really happened, that the king killed his only son. I too took on the oath of honor to swore to King Waldron that I would not relay what happened in the swamp that day, but it seems you at least know the truth. But I guess I owe you and all of the kingdom an apology. While Lord Simonda ruled no doubt with honor, I effectively put my head in the sand and slept for 16 long years. So, thank you. I feel you have more honor in your body than I do flowing in your bodies than I have by myself. You far outshine me. And I'm sad to hear of the passing of Lord Eden. You mentioned a crown.
Yes, we and don't we have the Queen's head in there as well? One of the Queen's heads.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I guess we do. It's in this box. But the and I'll relay, what we've witnessed. There's more versions of this queen, and we have one of her heads in there, and is still quite active and alive, if you will, or undead.
I understand. From what you've told me, and from what I've gathered myself, the crown is no doubt cursed. The trials that have faced Eglerion are directly related to the crown. It is a cursed crown. Now you've brought me here to presumably remove the curse from the crown. I know you've travelled a long way, and I fear I must apologize again. I cannot remove the curse from the crown. By the rules of magic, every crown, every curse must have a certain set of steps, complicated though they may be, to remove the curse from the throne, from the crown. So good news, it is possible to remove the curse, but I do not know how. I do know who. Do you know who put the curse on the crown?
Wasn't it the Eric's failing here, the
wife of the king was a succubus,
the wife of the
or some other demon that came down and slew the king during the games.
You were close.
Damn it.
No, you were close. You did it exactly as the players would know. So you're not making a mistake as a player. So keep that in mind. So well done.
Oh, he says close. I thought you were like,
no.
you're very close, Dan.
No.
Good effort. Anyways, go ahead.
No, you're close. Oh, by the way, during this time, Father Lester goes between you all, and via powerful magic, he restores all your hit points. So he goes through and just powerful healing magic, and assume you're all on maximum hit points. But any other resources you use to fight are gone. Okay. So just hit points.
Okay.
Still very welcomed. I was nervous. Didn't want to look at anybody the wrong way and get hurt.
The place where we journeyed all those years ago, Vinnick, was called, I'm just typing it out, Swigglegard. And it was ruled by the good King Dasnag. Unfortunately, the paradise that King Dasmag ruled over, where the wine flowed bountifully, where there was endless feast, people would make love under the stars. It was a truly beautiful place. Some fear that it descended into debauchery towards the end. And the end soon came, because a coven of powerful witches who call themselves the Matrons of Malice, took over Swigglegard. Their names were Blister, Tyke, and Splinter. And they took Swigglegard and turned it and twisted it to their vile means. Now Swigglegard is really no more. There's now the Black Mire, a place of swamps and rot and twisted. They've twisted the things that were beautiful and made them ugly. They twisted the things that were good and made them evil. They've truly turned Swigglegard into an evil, evil place that's been dubbed the Black Mire. Now, it was not King Desmag that captured Queen Laurentia. It was, in fact, one of the Matrons of Malice, in the guise of King Desmag, who captured Queen Laurentia. If you remember, the kings, King Desmag, King Waldron Azanar, made a deal to, here he does scarecrows, to bless the crown. They did not bless the crown. They cursed the crown. So during the time in the swamp, King Desmag, who wasn't King Desmag, one of the Matrons of Malice, cursed the crown, which has set this whole sordid tale into motion. Now there are more things I can tell you, but I fear I've already dumped a lot of information on you. So does that make sense? Are there any questions?
I understand now how and who cursed the crown, but what do we need to know? Or are you saying that they would know how to remove the curse? And if so, why would they tell us?
That is a problem. You have nailed it directly on the head, Toriel. We may have an angle though, but what you say essentially is right. You need to convince the Matrons of Malice to tell you how to remove the curse from the kingdom and the crown itself. Unfortunately, threats of death means nothing for them. They have been killed multiple times, and they have come back multiple times. So the threat of violence is no use against them. But they are the only ones who know how to remove the curse. This might be mean working with them, it might be doing them a favor, but I'm afraid the evil hags that set this all in motion are the very keys that will stop this.
There are things worse than death. What if there was a way to lock them away, like in the box where the crown is kept? Would there be a way to, that's got to be worse than death if they're trapped in some existence where they can't do anyone else harm. Perhaps that would be a bargaining chip.
Well, now you're thinking. Keep in mind, of course, that hags are, and the Matrons of Malice in particular, are expert deal makers. If you make a deal with them, they'll find a way to twist it and pervert it. I fear I am only giving you problems, not solutions.
Well, you definitely have told us more than we knew before. It's definitely not good news, but at least we know what we have to do.
I have more news to tell.
Oh, is it good news this time?
No. No, it's not. The matrons of Malice ruled the Bleak Mire. And notice I used the past tense there. They ruled. Seems with implementing this curse, their focus was divided between the prime material plane and the Bleak Mire. And a aberration venerating drow of a place called House Astul have taken ownership of the realm. We don't know what, but they need the Bleak Mire for a greater plan. We do not know what that is, but we do know who leads their army. Prince Krasner is not dead. Prince Krasner is alive.
Venik, is that the same drow that is your patron? I don't know if patron is the right word, but it's not. Okay, this is some other drow. Okay,
But
getting up in our business.
Prince Krasner, as I said, is alive. I suspect House Astul found a way to bring him back because he is not what he used to be. Number one, he is bitter, and who can blame him for his bitterness? But he is they've turned him, they've flesh-warped his body and turned him into this horrible tentacled creature. But Prince Krasner is alive, and he heads the armies of House Astul. And they're preparing some strange ritual around a chasm, laying cursed ground around a place called the Gibbering Fort, which is Prince Krasnor's home. So the Bleak Mire is where you'll find Prince Krasner. Not sure what can be done about him. The Bleak Mire is where you'll find the Matrons of Malice. As I said, they've lost control of the Bleak Mire, and it's a horrible thing that the very persons who have cursed the lands are the very persons you may need to work with.
Okay, well that is something. The Matrons of Malice want control of the Bleak Mire, and they don't have it now. So that could be something we can work with.
That's as I can tell you're a pupil of the Arcane Tower. You're using your brain, Toriel. It is good to see. Now the obvious hanging question is if all roads lead to the Bleak Mire, you will need to go to the Bleak Mire. Venik has travelled there. I've travelled there. Father Lester has travelled here. So you have 3 people in here, and none of us can remember. Do you remember how to get to the Bleak Mire, Venik?
No, I don't.
And neither do I. It seems when you cross over, memory of how to get there is lost. I do not know, but I know someone who does. There is an Aarakocra called Frail, which led us there the first time all those years ago. Follow-up question, where can you find Frail? We know Frail. can be found over here in the nest of the cackling crows. So you'll need to find Frail, and she can lead you to the bleak mire. And be warned though, the nest of the cackling crows is a dangerous place. The great crow who nests there, wingspan 40, 50, 60 feet wide. Powerful as you are, you perhaps are no match for the cackling crow. But that's where you'll find Frail, and she can lead you to the bleak mire.
I think we saw the cackling crow not too long ago when we were on our way to the ziggurat. Did we not? Or maybe it was some other large flying creature, but...
Oh, the cackling crow, you'll know if you saw it. If there was a gargantuan bird, then that would most certainly be it.
Okay.
Now, as I said, my memory is frail, as is everybody who's passed through the trees. But once you find the entrance, you need to repeat this phrase. The skin of the trees, a word with the ape, nurture the bridge, and meet the stag at the gate. So find Frail. She will take you to the place. You need to recite that, and you'll find yourself in the bleak mire. A lot of information to take in, I know. Vinnick, Randall, Shinigami, Gala, Toriel. Questions, comments, plans.
Caleb will say, we are forming an army to fight the queen. The wizards have been hiding in the tower in the material plane, and we've just would like to somehow add their strength to ours. Is there something you can tell us to tell them, or some way we can get them to aid us in the battle that's coming, that you could tell us? This is the Archmage, right? The guy who's sleeping?
Yep, this guy here, Master Eden, was the Archmage.
Just want to make sure I was talking to the right guy. Okay.
Yep. I will answer your question, Gala. Do you have a military mind? You're speaking like a general.
I've been trained as a knight of my house and a paladin. I seek redemption and vengeance for what has happened to the kingdom. I like to think that I have some military mind, but there is no one else stepping into the role, so I have taken it. And we have formed alliances with dwarves, with wizards, other houses to aid us, and our forces are growing. I would like to hope I would be able to do something with that.
Have you fought in a war, Gala?
I have not. We have Shinigami on our side who can aid us in this as well.
Well, as I said, you are speaking like a general. The Queen needs to be defeated.
And I am rising to the challenge.
You are. To answer your question, you will not need to petition the Archmages in the Arcane Tower. As I said, I've been asleep for 16 long years. This time I woke up and resumed leadership of the Arcane Tower. And General Galena, you will have the services of the Arcane Tower when that time comes.
I thank you, Master Eden. I pray that I'm up to the task.
You've come this far. other comments, questions?
You were very thorough, Master Eden. I thank you. If we need to contact you, may I have the ability to cast sending, but if there's another way, please let me know if we have other questions on the road.
Of course.
Or
Well,
very good.
unless there's any other comments, I believe it's time to wake up. And these are kind of sentient books, by the way. They haven't said much, but they're kind of floating. They've got faces on them. Something odd about this library. So are we ready
Very
to
nice.
wake up and get back to business?
I think so, unless someone else has something else to say. Although we could say it when we wake up too, I suppose.
Okay, this will take some time, so give me a moment. Just then, the roof of the library, you look up and a gigantic claw comes and rips the roof off and rips and rips and rips until there's a large hole and a dragon pokes its head through. Shinigami, you instantly recognize it. This is Maldrezit, the doppeldrake that almost single-handedly destroyed Odin Bear, that almost killed the king before you saved him. This is that one and same dragon. Riding on the back of the dragon is something... Actually, that dragon a bit small. Let's just make that dragon bigger. Here we go. Riding on the back of the dragon is a twisted, perverted version of Prince Krasner. Just to show you what he looks like. Oops. Sorry, just a sec. Have some art here. This is what Prince Krasner looks like now.
Uh-oh.
Notice he's wielding his signature glaive. Notice he's no longer human, you could consider it. And as he burst through on the back of Maldrezit, he says, I will end my father's legacy by forcing you all to join the Outer Cortex.
Roll for initiative.
So Prince Krasner was once good.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
till his father
I
killed
don't know
him.
if he can be. Yeah. What if there's any way to bring him back?
Why did it roll twice?
And the cat's out of the bag. I can see how many hit points that dude's got. That's a lot. That's funny.
I'm not sure why that's happening, but yeah.
I see 8 other dragons, just so you know.
Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh, no one's in my aura. That's sad for you all.
I dive over into your aura now?
Not sure why those hit points are showing up. But anyway, it's a small detail. Alright, did we get everybody in? Toria 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vinnick, 0. Did you roll a 0, Vinnick?
No, I rolled a 15, but it rolled twice. I'm not
Okay.
sure why they did. They just...
I got you with a 15.
Thank you.
Okay, so as a dragon claws its way through the window, through the roof, it stands hovering 10 feet above the ground with Prince Krasner on its back. Toriel, as this horrific vision invades this library space that you're in, what do you do?
Oh boy. Does it look like he's the blue, is that like lightning or something coming off of Krasner?
It's not lightning. It's more like blue smoke. It's not lightning though.
Okay, not lightning. All right. I'm gonna test the waters here with. Let's see how far away I am first. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna try to do a dissonant whisper on Krasner, since he's like flying the dragon, right? So
Yep.
it might be a 2-for-1.
Before anything, I should have done this at the start. My apologies. Can everybody make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh man.
So
What a party pooper. No, just kidding.
Oh no, that is
All
not
right,
good.
wisdom.
Randall, you are terrified of this dragon. Vinnick,
Oh.
you are terrified of this dragon. Gala, oh, brave Gala is terrified of this dragon.
Oh man.
Shinigami, you're good.
Yeah, I'm
Toriel,
lucky.
you're
He's
good.
unlucky. Yeah.
Okay, so it's partially the dragon, partly Prince Krasner, but just the sight, the shock that Prince Krasner is alive and very, very different. Babbling something about the outer cortex just screws you up. It's terrifying what you see before you. Toriel!
Okay. I'm just looking at one thing here just to make sure I can do this. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try this. I am gonna cast Wall of Force in a sphere encapsulating Krasner. So here's the spell. So I'm doing the part way down. You can form into a. Oh, it's Hemrith. Oh, never mind. I was thinking it was I could do a sphere. Oh no, or a sphere. So okay, yeah. If he's 10 feet, could I force him into this 10-foot sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet? Oh, so it's a 20-foot diameter. So it should, right?
I like to 10 feet, a sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet.
Yeah.
Well, let's just not worry about it, because Prince Krasner is going to cast Counterspell.
Okay. What does he have to get to counter it?
Well, he...
Damn it! I should have done it. I should have done it further away. Damn it!
Okay. So flickers out.
Okay, so I'm sorry. He failed.
No, he succeeded.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, that was what I got. So I'm gonna make some room here. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'm just go straight over here and get a little cover behind this wall.
Okay. The dragon. Actually, Shinigami and Gala both roll me a d20. Shinigami and Gala, a d20. Shinigami. Boom. The dragon beats its wings using a legendary action to move up to half its distance. And it lands with a thump right in front of you. And that's its turn, its legendary action. Now we move on to Prince Krasner, who smiles down at Shinigami. And how many? He gets out the glaive that you've kind of fought before. If you remember at the funeral of King Waldron Azanar, there was a glaive. This is the actual glaive. Oops, should have closed that. And takes his mighty glaive and says, You shall be first. Oh, that's a terrible roll for him. It's an 18 Shinigami. Misses, I assume.
Yep, that's not going to cut it.
What about a 28?
Bastard.
So the glaive cuts into you, and whoops. You take 16 slashing and 5 necrotic. And so it just swings twice, once the glaive misses, and then these tentacles emerge from his back, and he's going to attack you with his tentacles as well. Actually, just let me check. Just making sure. Oh, yes. He is going to... Actually, on that second hit, he's going to infuse it with an unholy smite, doing an additional 48 points of damage. So you take another 25. And then he comes at
Is
you...
that some necrotic?
Necrotic. Yeah, unholy smite.
What kind of damage is...
Necrotic.
Okay.
It's an unholy smite.
Never mind.
And he swings at you with his tentacle as well, Shinigami. Rolling a 26 and a 12. I assume the 26 hits. As a tentacle slaps you across the face for 13 bludgeoning and 3 necrotic. No. As this tentacle,
I was gonna do. Can I get a reaction? You don't have gone yet.
Sure.
In turn order.
You have a reaction
for that divine smite one. I want to. I was trying to look something up. Sorry.
Sure.
Is he within 30 of me? Yes, he's within 30 of me. He takes rebuke the violent, wisdom saving throw 16, or he takes that damage in radiant.
Wisdom saving throw in 18. What was the DC?
16. And so on a failed, the deck takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt. On a successful it takes half as much damage. Whatever you dealt out with that big divine smite, you take half of that yourself in radiant.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. Okay, so he takes 12 points of radiant damage. And does Jimmy take half, or Jimmy still takes all of it?
No, like damage it does.
Okay, alright. Okay, I'm going to need you to make me a... where is it? A wisdom saving throw, Shinigami. Oh, okay.
Nice.
So despite this horrific form of Prince Krasner, you are not afraid of him. It is your turn, Shinigami. What would you like to do?
Well, I have a feeling that I'm only going to have to go down swinging. It's about all I can do, I think, because I don't think any of my spells are going to do any good. So, do you think, for role-playing purposes, Shinigami would be more angry at Kaznar or the dragon? Probably the dragon, huh?
Oh, that's your choice as a character. It's up to you. You have history with Maldrezerit. You don't have history with Krasnar.
Although he did just pop you pretty good.
That's the history you have. Hitting.
He did. But I think Shinigami would want to continue his battle with shoot. Yep, well, I guess we're just going to go down swinging because that was a lot of damage. So I'm going to take an attack at the dragon.
Sure.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ah.
Do I have any restrictions on what my new character can be?
No.
Bonus action, I will spiritual weapon.
Sure. Get your sword out.
Maybe it can do something.
Oops. Okay, there's your sword. Feel free to place it where you like. Okay, right on the dragon. Sure. Feel free to take a swing with it. Spiritual weapon. Prince Krasner uses his reaction to impose... Oh, no, he already used his reaction. Everybody got it back. He uses his reaction to impose disadvantage on that roll. So roll again for your spiritual weapon, because that would hit. Shush! Spiritual weapon swings wide. You've been ineffective thus far. Is that your turn?
That's it.
Before Father Lester goes, Maldrazeric is going to take a legendary action. And his long dragon head comes down. And he looks closely at you, Shinigami, and he says, "You, Shinigami, you are different, but I remember you, the stench of you. You were the one who robbed me of my victory against the king. Is that you, Shinigami?"
That's me, you foul beast.
Swings its tail at you using a legendary action. 25.
Yep.
23 points of bludgeoning damage. Randall.
Yikes. I'm going to bonus action Hex on Prince Krasnar.
Okay, no save for that, so he will be hexed.
And I am terrified of this dragon, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way back to the back here.
And also just a minor point, but keep in mind that this place is a library. These are tables. If you want to run through, what you did, Randall, was fine, but running over tables is complicated. So just so you know.
Right.
Okay, but you retreat back. That's fine.
I would say that I would probably go in this direction like a crazy zigzag over here. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Sure.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. And fire 2 shots at Krasnar.
At disadvantage.
Yes.
Well, then, natural one
That's a
misses.
natty 1.
And an 11.
11 misses.
Eldritch blasts both
Okay.
go well wide.
That's all I got.
You can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn to try and
I will
garner
try.
your courage, but you do not
Don't
garner
think
your
so.
courage.
Hmm.
Okay. Says Prince. No. Maldrazeric's actual turn. He's going to fly backwards to about here. Shinigami, you can have an attack of opportunity if you like. Oh, misses.
Uh-oh, this isn't going to be good.
Ah. Forward a little bit.
Yikes.
I think he'll go right there. So, everybody in there make a dexterity saving throw. You can make one if you like, but you should have something up your sleeve to take no damage from Dragon's Breath. Whoops.
What type of dragon's breath are we dealing with here?
Acid. So the DC is that. Gala, you make it. Vinnick, you do not. Shinigami. So 42 damage Vinnick, 42 Shinigami, 21 Gala as this breath of fire just explodes. Okay. So needless to say, Shinigami gets knocked out. He is dying. So he retreats back a little bit, then uses the rest of his flying speed to boom, land right in front of Gala. Vinnick, Shinigami is down. What do? You're terrified. Can't even get close to Shinigami. You're that terrified. Oh, maybe you could. Anyway, Vinnick, what do?
What do I do? I have a potion of healing. Alright, I will go. I'm trying to move him. I will go over to Shinigami, and I will give him my a potion of healing.
Okay.
That takes an action for me to do that, right?
To feed it to another player, yes.
Okay. Drink up, my friend. Okay. Then, let's see here. Nope, I will not use a Blessing of the Raven Queen because they're all depleted. It's just, wow. Okay. I think that is the best I can do. Is it possible that we could hunker down? Is this a table? Can we hide under the table for some level of cover?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
you
going to do. Feeding Shinigami and trying to hide under that table.
You could hide under this table, because this table would bring you closer to the dragon, which you can't do. But you could hide under this table.
Okay. Can I pull Shinigami with me to be under that table?
Normally no, but I know how ridiculously strong you are, Vinnick, so I'll allow it. So Shinigami gets dragged up there. Okay.
Alright, I think that's in my turn.
Make a wisdom saving throw. You have Shinigami's
Wisdom
aura
saving
on this as well.
Okay.
What's your bonus, Shinigami?
What's your...
3.
So that would be a 17. 17 is exactly what you needed, so you become unfrightened at the end of your turn.
Good.
Yay! At the end of Vinnick's turn, Prince Krasner is going to take a legendary action. Smiles down at Gala and swings his glaive. Oh, he misses though with a 16. Almost miraculously, you parry the blow with the blood song, Gala. Gala, this is your turn.
Alright, I will. She'll hold up her sword and she'll cast on herself Shield of Faith to get a +2 AC.
Cool.
Then she'll raise her sword and say, "This is Prince Krasner, the prince of the king, who's supposed to protect the country and all that stuff, right?"
Yeah.
He's gonna say, "You were the Prince of Obanir. You should be fighting on our side, not against us. You should not make your people suffer." And then she'll attack with blood song.
Sure.
At disadvantage because I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So there's 2 rolls there. So
19 hits.
Oh. I will do 17 points of damage, and let me look at my spell situation. Because I know I used Oh, I didn't use that much with those whales. That's nice. I'll use a second level spell slot. Is he undead, a fiend, or anything like that?
Nope.
So 48, I believe.
Chop.
3d8 and 48. No, that's 44. Sorry. 48. That right there. 9. That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, that's rad. Radiant.
Yep, he
Damage.
takes it, yep.
Take that, and then I'll do my second attack at disadvantage. Properly. I hope. 29. Ooh.
That hits.
Nice.
Further 15.
Got it.
And action, bonus action, and I will not move.
Okay. Now I forgot something, but we're going to do it from now on. Prior to entering combat, he casts Shield of Faith on himself, and he casts Mirror Image on himself. So, but as I said, I forgot about that, so we're just going to let the damage that you did stand, Gala. And Gala, you do break free of your fear. Prince Krasna smiles and looks at the wound you did him. That's impressive. And he swings his glaive back at you, hitting with a 27. I assume a 27 hits.
I will use a shield, and I now have 29 for the remainder of to my dungeon.
All right. So that misses. The books say, "Oh my goodness, no, and they fly away. And at the end of the turn, Prince Krasna is going to swing again. Rolling at 29 on the button. So 16 slashing, 2 necrotic. And he's going to pump a divine smite.
1 necrotic.
Oh, 1 necrotic, yeah. And this
Because I
then...
have resistance.
Okay, so 16 slashing and 11 necrotic, because this 21's halved as well. So 27 damage, I guess.
So let me make sure. Necrotic and radiant resistance. Perfect.
Okay, cool. Dabbit, run away. At the end,
Show us some stuff, Master Eden.
Master Eden says, I've got this. I've fought more dangerous foes than you. And he is going to... I don't know how you got into the dream, but all I know is you're not welcome here, Prince Krasna. You were once noble. I drank with you, I ate with you. I was a shoulder for you to cry on as a teenager when girls didn't like you. But now you're perverted. And he casts banishments on Prince Krasna. Prince Krasna needs to make a wisdom saving throw. He fails. He uses a legendary resistance to choose to save instead. Spread out! Spread out! The dragon! And he runs over here, just staying away from the dragon. At the end of Master Eden's turn, Malzdrazeret is going to do a tail attack against you, Gala. Swinging, boom, 24. That's going to miss. Clanks off your armor. Toriel.
Question: Does I'm trying to think of how I'd see this in game terms. The legendary resistance, does it look like he reacts to this? Is it a reaction, in other words?
I don't think it just happens. No reaction. It just happens. It doesn't cost him anything.
Okay, that's fair. We're gonna at least use up, or try to use up, on legendary resistance. Toriel is going to try to use momentary stasis on Krasner. It's not a spell. So it is, she only has 1 left. So it is a Constitution saving throw DC 17, or he's stuck in that for end of my next turn.
21 on the con save. No need to use a legendary resistance.
And I'm going to use my reaction to let's see. I got to make sure I still have some. Hold on 1 second. I do. I have a chronal shift. I'm going to use my reaction to force a reroll at these.
Do it. Why don't you roll it? Roll a d20 for me.
Okay, come on, low.
11 plus 7, 18. Does that make it?
Damn it, it does. Okay. Oh, that was my shot. All right, and then
He has burned his reaction, just FYI.
But his turn's up next anyway, so he's going to get it back.
yeah. Okay. Oh boy, this is so close. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I don't believe I used my bonus action, so I'm going to Misty Step
Cool.
somewhere as soon as I find it. There it is. Let's see what looks good. Let's see, is it 30 feet? Yeah, 30 feet. I'm gonna do right over.
All right. Prince Krasner leans above you, Gala. "'Tis your friend there cowers under a table. Are you gonna stay here and be brave and die, or cower and maybe live? Make your choice, girl."
She'll look up defiantly and say, I've seen worse than you.
"So be it." Swings his glaive at you. Ooh, rolling an 18. That's gonna miss. Ooh.
Critical hit.
Yeah.
I got a lucky just for this.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
actually, I can re-roll that.
Sure.
So I got 2 luckies left, so I'm going to give you that roll instead.
That one's gonna miss. Okay, he's still got 2 tentacle attacks. First one swings down on you for a 28.
Miss. I got 29.
Oh, 29. Oh, 29. Okay. Next tentacle attack, 29. All right.
Oh.
I'm just going to make sure the wording. I'm not sure if we can... This is a melee weapon attack. You can do Divine Smite. So, first of all, you take 7 bludgeoning and 8 necrotic. So that's 11 points so far because of resistance. And, and then 4d8 on top of that, halved. So you take 16 points of damage. You survived?
It's another 5. Yeah, so it's for that necrotic is 5 damage from that, so I'm at 6.
Yeah. Shinigami having the snot beaten out of you. What do you do?
So what kind of things would I still know about what worked and what didn't work during my first fight with him?
Sure. Doesn't have a lot of weaknesses that I see.
That doesn't sound good.
I know this is a very sensible question, Jimmy, but I can't give you a sensible answer. Well, the only thing you know is it might not always breathe acid. It varies. So sometimes it's acid, sometimes it's poison, sometimes it's fire. It varies. Almost think of it as like Tiamat with multiple heads.
All right.
Multiple different breath weapons with one head.
Well, we're gonna give this a shot. Just because. So I'm gonna take a gamble here on the dragon.
Wisdom 15. Plus 7 to this. 26.
I was hoping he'd be intelligence, not wisdom.
He's he's a plus 7. He's proficient in wisdom saving throws, I guess, like you guys are. But yeah, plus 7.
All right, I'll move this as my bonus action and go ahead and take a swing.
Yep, not at disadvantage this time. 10.
Doesn't appear to matter.
Swing and a miss.
And I will get up
Mhm.
and I'll go there, and that'll be my whole pathetic turn.
At the end of Shinigami's turn, Prince Krasner waves his glaive one more time above the head of Galena, who's just barely hanging on. Oh, 30.
Yep. I'm gonna save my last lucky for something else, maybe.
12
I'm gonna go down eventually anyway, so yeah.
12 slashing and 8 necrotic, so that will be 16.
I'm down.
Okay, so your shield of...
Gala. Not yet.
Aha!
Oh, wait. I actually get something too. I get something too. Thank you for reminding me. I also have a feat I want to use before you use your thing, because your thing could be
Okay.
here for us. Glad you said that, because that reminded me. Where's my character sheet at? I just lost it.
The book. The book.
Yeah, no, I have a trait for
He has
being a
something in
shadow
particular.
sorcerer. For shadow sorcerer, but it's not coming up. There it is, right there. Okay. So for shadow sorcerer, I get to roll something and get back up. Maybe I gotta find it here.
Well, you took 16 points of damage. That's with necrotic halved. So I'm not sure if that comes into it.
Yep. That's gonna come into it. Yeah. Strength of the grave. Here it is. So this is what we're looking at. And what do I need to roll for that?
Charisma saving throw DC 21.
Excellent. So charisma, I got a
You can
plus
do
12.
it.
That's hopefully.
Come
That's
on!
a
I'll
pretty
get
good-
that one.
Oh!
Yes!
Oh, the dot!
And I stand up with 1 hit point.
Small detail.
I drop to 1 hit point instead of going down.
Yep, sure. Small detail. You still took 16 points of damage. Make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your shield of faith. But that was
yeah, that's
awesome.
great.
That was awesome, Daniel.
That was great.
DC, what was it? You took 16. No, it was DC 10. I don't know what I said, but
Good,
DC
good.
10
Yeah.
is enough. All right.
And I have 1 hit point. Well, that was good. Thank you for reminding me. Of
Nice
that, too.
work.
Father Lestor. Is going to bravely run up. You
Oh
must
my
keep
gosh, that is brave. That's very brave.
He doesn't have many of these. He used a heal, like the spell heal, to do this, and he's down to cure wounds. But regardless, he cure wounds for 51 points of damage. Prince Krasner towers over top of you again, Gala. That is an interesting trick. Let's see if you can do it again. Boom! 28, which misses, doesn't it? No. Is
Oh.
it?
Yep. Misses 29.
Yes, this is still up.
Nice.
I have 22 plus shield of faith, 24 plus my shield, which is still up until my turn number 14, so 29.
You're still very hittable,
Nice.
but not in this case.
Very hittable with this guy.
So that was Father Lester. Master Zurich still gonna fly. No, he's gonna one tail swipe at you. He was saving it to run away, but he doesn't feel he needs to run away. So Mal's Zurich will also take a legendary action and smack you with its tail, I was a 14, so that was a big lot of nothing. Randall.
Righty. I don't know how much it will do, but I will bonus action. Let's see. Are you in range? I don't know if you're in range. No, not quite. But Vinnick's in range. Vinnick, for my bonus action, I'm going to give you a D6 of healing.
All right.
Yay. Yay. And then I will attack Prince Krasnar at disadvantage. Eldritch Blast.
10 misses.
Come on, double nat 20s.
Oh, halfway there. 20.
20!
His shield of faith is up as well, which changes the AC from 19 to 21.
Oh, man, let's go.
So close. Plus, he has his
Alright,
mirror image up too, which is come into play. But there you go.
Well, I mean, even if I still would take at least one of them out, at least. Because I got to get through those mirror images before we can get to him.
Well, it's possible to still hit him.
I'm
with
gonna
the
go.
damage.
Yeah, I'll go over here. I'll use my rest of my movement to actually go over here.
And make a wisdom saving throw.
Come on, I'm proficient in this. Why am I struggling so bad?
It's a 17 you need.
I did this last time I fought this guy. Efficiency and everything. Could not make this stag plan save. Where'd you go? I know, I got a +5. I'm just going to roll a d20 to make things better.
Oh!
Nope.
Randall, the wise one. I think you're the only one afraid at the moment. Now, Prince Krasna did one after Shinigami. He's got one more that he can do. And you know what he's going to do, Galena. Brings down the glaive one more time. Rolls a 23. That's going to miss. Just clanks next to you as you roll out the way. Gala, as if your life depended on it, roll me a d6 and don't roll a 5 or a 6.
Yes!
Oh wait, no. Oh, you should roll again. You misinterpreted, right?
Yeah. I agree.
No, I wish.
Lucky.
Now I'm going to save it for something else. I'm already getting, it's going to get wrecked no matter what. It's going to be awful. I got it.
Once again, he's going to swing over here for a better angle. Galena, you can have an attack of opportunity against either one of them, we'll say. Mel's Drazeret or...
Nope,
Prince
I already used
Krasna.
my reaction for
Got
shield.
shield.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's find a good angle to place this. Looks like...
Oh, you're going to get all this. There's no way you can't not get all this.
So he swings
Oh,
over.
boy.
Well, he swings over there instead. So everybody in there, make me a. This one's going to be fire. So everybody in there, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh snap! You
Oh,
can switch up, huh? That's not good.
Gala.
Yep.
Okay. Only Shinigami passes, so everybody take half of this.
I'm gonna, I haven't used this before. Indomitable.
Sure.
I can use this once per turn. I'm trying again. Here we go.
Oh,
Oh my god.
buddy.
Seriously?
Oh my
Okay.
gosh!
I tried.
So Gala take 40, Shinigami take 20, Venick take 40.
Hold on one second. Let
Nah.
me just see something here. Never mind. Chronal shift is 30 feet.
I put Prince down and Shinigami down.
Okay.
You're not down.
Who's not down?
Go do your thing. Yeah, because Shinigami did sign.
Gala, as the flames engulf you, it's just a blinding light that swallows you. And you hear a female voice saying, Galina Rano, I've been watching you.
Oh. I have a retcon thing, Malcolm, when...
Sure, we'll let Randall do his thing, and then we'll retcon it.
Yep.
I have watched you shoulder the load, the burden of so much. You have swung your sword in the name of fealty, justice, redemption, only to find pain. You have had to make very difficult choices. You have been blinded by the dark. You see your actions as unredeemable. But my light pierces through the darkness. It sees your heart, Galina. You do this for the love you have for your people, for the love you have around you. No, fate has not dealt you a fair hand. But look, do you remember Galina? And then you'll see the scene of Randall in front of you defending the mother and child. You see his eyes, you see yourself swinging, missing, deflecting as he's yelling, run once again. Look at his eyes. The eyes of resolve. You think you struck down Randall that day, in innocence. But in that moment, he found redemption for the failures he had his entire life. He laid down his life for innocence. You see, Galina, you delivered him from his prison of guilt for not being able to save his brothers, his family. Do you remember, Galina? Who killed Randall's brother? And then the image of Randall stabbing his brother into the image of the shattered moon. It plagued his heart. He could not escape the darkness. And when you were trapped in the Shadowfell, you stared down the darkness. You fought the darkness. Even though people would say questioning of your morals, striking down innocence, your heart was in it for the greater good. Galina, you are not without redemption. Do you remember your oath? Was it an oath of vengeance? Or was it an oath of redemption? You redeemed Randall. in that moment when he pierced his brother's heart in the moon that I shattered so long ago. Now, Galena, you want redemption? Go and take it. Defeat the darkness within. Strive for the light, and you will find redemption once again. Galena, Ronald, look at the resolve in Randall's eyes. Now you shall have it. Stay and fight! And the flames leave you, and there you are with 1 hit point left.
Wow.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Krasner says, "You are a hard one to kill, but we will kill you nevertheless." That's the end of Maldrazer's turn. Venik.
Great. Sorry about this. I haven't used this before,
Oh.
so I didn't remember how it worked. But when the dragon attacks me, I am going to get back to my character sheet. I am going to use the power of my Gauntlets of Feral Murin. Allows me to cast the Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, okay.
Which, let's see if this will display correctly. It does. So, does he not have a saving throw? He's 60 feet away, so we're good on that. It looks like he's just going to take 3d10. Is that right? Of damage?
No, he gets a save. It says if you did Hellish Rebuke, like it says if you're casting the spell. So he does get a save.
I'll keep my fingers crossed that he misses.
He does miss. This is against Prince Krasner.
Nice. Yes. It was the acid damage, right? That was. So I think that's a dragon, unfortunately.
Oh, it's the dragon. Well, I rolled really poorly, so the dragon.
He's the one that did the.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, you're right. It has to be the dragon. Yes, roll 3d10.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Here we go. 3d10. I wish it was one of the other two, but I can't do that. So let's see. 3d10. There we go.
So the fires booms erupts around him. Do you remember last turn he cast Fire Breath? He has resistance to fire in this instance, so he'll only take 10 points of damage.
But still, that was a reaction. So
Yep,
I still feel like it was worth it. It was worth
That's
it.
a good reaction, so Maldrazeric win. Okay, Venik, your turn. Your actual turn now.
Yep. Okay. So now I'm going to run up and try to get Father Lester. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. I'm going to strike Father Lester with my sword.
Father Lester's an ally, and he's already dead.
Oh,
Apart from that,
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
what are you doing, Finnick? You're killing our dead
sorry.
ally.
Going for a snack.
Okay.
so Father
It's
Lester got
barbecue.
breathed on by the fire, and he failed his saving throw. And he's a
25, 30. Does this put me within range of Krasner?
Yeah.
No?
sure. We'll say it
Okay.
does.
I will attack him. Sorry, I think Ariel or whatever there. It's like I got the characters mixed up. I think so. Okay.
No problem.
Here
No
we go.
problem.
Swinging my sword.
Oh, does he have shield? He doesn't, but he does have mirror image. So roll me a d20. And I think you want a 1 to a 6. Nope, it hits his shield. It hits his mirror image. One of the mirror images goes down, but that's effectively a miss, Finnick.
All right. I will swing again. Here we go. Come on, man.
26 hits. Roll me another d20. You want low?
Here we go.
I think that hits. Let me quickly look up mirror image. I think that hits though.
A long ways to go on him now.
So if you have With 2 duplicates, you must roll an 8 or higher, so that actually hits him, gets around the mirror image. So, yeah, roll some damage.
Here's the damage.
Okay.
And unfortunately, that is all I can do this turn, so that's it.
All right. Okay, so 2 hits. Well, Prince Krasn has used his, but the dragon. The dragon's going to beat its wings and take some movement over to here. Vinnick and Gala, can you both make me dexterity saving throws? And you will have Gala's ore. Not that you need it, that's a success. And Gala, dexterity saving throw.
I'll get mine up there. There we go, 20.
20 was the DC, so you both hit it perfectly. Alright, so no damage. It's not a half damage. It's no damage, but he beats his wings and you resist it. So that was Vinnick, then Jake beat his wings. We'll swing him over here. Gala.
Kayla's gonna just do some cool stuff because why not? This is not going good. She's gonna her divine power, and she's gonna put forth her angel wings as a bonus action. She's gonna step forward and tell everybody to run. I'll hold him off, and she will touch herself and use 39 points of her 40 lay on hands to give her plus 39 hit points. As her action, she'll say to everybody, "Run! I'll hold him off."
Okay. At the end of Gala's turn.
My question is, I took 40 damage. Is there any way I can Constitution saving throw to keep my my concentration, or is my concentration gone?
You took 40. Make a con save, and if you hit 20, you're good. It's possible.
All right. Okay. So instead of my angel wings, I'll cast the Shield of Faith on myself again. Actually.
Okay, cool.
Remember that instead, so I'll do that instead.
At the end of Gala's turn, Maldrazeric is going to swing his tail at you. Only a 26, which is strangely enough going to miss.
It's going to hit. I'll use a shield to put me at 29.
Oh,
my
sure.
reaction's gone now, and my spell slots are being marked.
The books fly away even further. Now it used its movement. This legendary action's gone. Okay, Master Eden. Oh man. He is going
Come on,
to.
man. Show us something good.
He's going to cast. And this is a dumb move. Rolls 1 to 6, he does the dumb move. He doesn't do the dumb move. He was going to cast Magic Missile, but he remembers he has a shield. But the dragon doesn't have a shield. He's still going to cast Magic Missile. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 d4 plus 10. Passes it at 8th level, I think I worked it out as. The Magic Missile streak. And with unerring accuracy, they slam into the dragon. The dragon will take that damage. First, significant amount of damage. No more legendary actions left for either one of them. So, Toriel, you're up.
Okay. We're not leaving you, Gala. She's going to 1, 2, 3. I think that's enough. Let's see.
Where would we go anyways?
You're right. This dragon's going to find us. I'm sorry,
Other
Gala.
windows, jump out the windows. Jump out the windows. Come on.
They would
Save
find
yourselves.
Gala, please don't resist. As I cast Polymorph on Gala and turn her into a great ape, giant ape.
All right.
With 157 hit points.
Okay, I have 61 left. I'm gonna mark that, and then I'll just put on the how many hit points?
I think it's 157.
Okay, I'll put that in my 10 hit point 7. So
If you,
157. Right,
if you,
cool, got it.
yeah, if you look up in, I think it's Giant Ape in D&D Beyond, it'll come on up.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm concentrating on that. I'm down 20 feet. I'm gonna move 1, 2. I'm gonna do it the long way. 1, 2, 3, or right there, and that will be my turn.
Okay. At the end of Toriel's turn, Prince Krasner smiles and says, I know something that's more fun than killing you. That is watching your friends die. And he sweeps back over here on this side of the dragon, and looking at this gorilla that he knows in some sense was this unkillable Galena, he raises his sword above Vinnick and swings the glaive. Ooh, it's a natural 20. So 22 slashing for necrotic. He's still up.
I take the 22. I'm resistant. Let's see. I can't remember. Resistant to neurotic through my what? My
Raised.
bracers, whatever
Yeah,
they're called.
you're raised.
Sure. So you take
Yeah,
24
archive.
points of damage.
I'm barely up, but still up.
Divine Smite.
Oh man.
What I meant to say was, I pretend to go ahead and fall down. That's what I meant to say.
And Prince Krasner just looks that who he knows as Galena is the eye and takes the glaive and drives it into Vinnick. Gets ready to do it again. Shinigami, make me a death saving throw, please.
Want to whisper it?
Yep, like that. Okay. At the end of Shinigami's turn, the creature is going to... Prince Krasner is going to rise his glaive again and drive it into Vinnick's heart again. So be at advantage. 27. You fail 2 death saving throws.
Yikes.
Father Lester doesn't
Not
have a
messing
go
around.
because he's dead. Randall.
Oh, blast. Come on, shake it off. What's wrong with you? Toriel, no. I must protect. Doesn't look good. We have to escape. And Randall's looking around. Can Randall think of a way to escape? I want to use my turn to use a way to how to escape this.
Oh, good
What would I
question.
need to roll?
You need to come up with a cool plan.
But Randall, what about Master Eden? We can't leave the stream. We're doomed if we leave. We may be doomed if we stay, but we can't leave our friends.
If you die in this dream, you may die in the real world. I must protect you in this light, in this way. Find a way out. And live, and I will go ahead and use Eldritch Blast to fire at Prince Krasnar, because that's the only thing I can do.
At disadvantage!
Double nat 20s!
Oh, 15 misses.
Ah, man.
15 and 11, both miss. It's pretended those were 3 attacks, so firing wide. You can make another wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn now.
Come on, you can do it. Oh,
Good God!
wait for the. I'm going to. I think it's worth it at this point. I will use.
You still get a wild
Shift as
sound, though.
if I roll another nat 1, I am just going to quit on this. I'm just afraid for the rest of the session.
Oh, no. 17 is a DC. Nope.
Damn it. Okay. Oh, man.
Prince Kresna
Oh, that's my turn.
raises his glaive one more time. If you have any last words to say to Vinnick, now would be the time. Oh, wait, you're a stupid ape. And he drives... Oh, a natural 20. Vinnick dies.
Oh, man. No, Vinnick!
Prince Kresna
Well,
takes it out. Poosh, blood spurts everywhere. Jeff, since you're not doing anything else, why don't you roll me a d6? Don't roll a 5 or a 6.
Don't
Do it.
do it.
Do it.
Don't.
Do it. 5, 6. Do it. Come on. Come on, man.
The reverse
That's,
psychology.
Jeff, you normally roll low, so this should be a natural.
Do
I
it.
think I should
Do
roll
it.
this right now because I don't think I've rolled very well at this session.
No, it's Jeff.
Right?
Jeff, d6.
Right. Okay, here it comes. E6.
5.
Yeah.
5.
Ah.
Yeah.
I always want the worst stuff to happen right now.
Giant monkey, you can have an attack of opportunity.
I use my reaction to cast shield, which I don't think is up still, but I use my reaction regardless.
Okay.
I think it is, isn't it? It'd still be up. You
Did-
can still.
No.
I believe you can still concentrate while you're.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
so then I have a 14. I have 19 AC right now. Then I guess. Right. For 2 more character rounds.
Okay. Monkey attack.
Nope, I don't have reaction. I already.
Oh,
used
yeah, you're right. But you do have concentration still. Okay.
it. Yeah.
Maus Drazeric stands over the body of Shinigami. I should have done this years ago. It goes to bite Shinigami at advantage. Does a 21 hit Shinigami?
Yep.
You watch as the dragon puts one claw in Shinigami, bites his head, rips Shinigami in two. Shinigami is dead. Vinnick. No go for Vinnick. Gala.
Get him.
Alright. Yeah, I know, right? So
Monkey
we're right
mad.
over
Monkey
here.
mad.
Yeah, and monkey's gonna attack. I got a +9 to my attack, so I'll just roll d20s here. 17 plus 9, and then I have to roll a d20 to see if I hit him because he's got mirror images, right?
Yeah.
26.
So 26, and so here's the mirror image roll. 3.
That, I think, low is good. That hits. Yep.
Okay, so 3d10 plus
Do it.
6. So whatever this is, plus 6. 22 bludgeoning.
Smash.
Is that magical? No, it's not. That's 11 points of damage.
Oh, I was thinking of doing something else, and I should have done something else. I'll do my second attack. 18, miss.
Miss. Yep. He's 21 at the moment. Though he does need to make a
That's-
con save. Let's just see if he's close.
And-
No problem with the con save. For shield.
And then I just grunt at him.
Just because. Wait. Can fly. 40. Yep. Make a dexterity saving throw. Ape. As he's going to use his movement to go. 8, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4,
I
5,
get-
6, 7, 8.
My dexterity is +2, so whatever this is, +2.
Okay,
20.
no problem. No
Oh,
points of-
nice!
No points of damage. As he rushes forward using his wing attack to go half his movement, the books fly around. Prince Kresner. Oh, no, it's not his turn. He can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do anything. Have to wait. Master Eden.
How do we wake up from this?
It takes time, I told you!
Wait.
Mm.
Oh man.
Mm. So we try and banish the dragon again. The dragon will use a legendary resistance to do it. Because he failed to save her, Master Eden says, Toriel! Now would be the time!
To do what? I'm gonna. He is going to. She's gonna do a lightning bolt.
Sure,
May I get both of them?
you may.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lightning bolt since at 4th level.
They both fail. They're going to take the
something.
damage though. A 28 to both of them. Prince Krasna need to make a con save, see if it's close. Ooh, his extra shield goes down. His concentration on his shield of faith goes down. Unless he's got a massive con modifier. No, he doesn't.
Extra shield.
No, he doesn't.
All right.
Is that your turn, Toriel?
I'm going to move. I'm sorry, I'm going to put this historian in harm's way. Moving over there. You know what? I'll use my bonus action to shove him closer to wherever he was running to, just 5 feet over.
Sure. I'll put him there in the corner. Oh, it goes a little larger than he should have.
Oh, he
There we go.
smashed him.
Okay, Prince Krasna jumps off the back of Maldrazir. It lands on this table and almost buckles under his weight. Then with massive strides, he comes, jumps off the table right next to Randall. And without even saying a word, he takes out his glaive, swings it. 30, Randall.
I mean, this man farts. I'm going to get hit. I'm just telling you right now.
13 slash. Actually, let's do this smite. 25, 38 points of damage.
We are okay.
Swings again with a glaive. Rolls a 24.
Yeah. It's not even close. I'm rocking 15 AC right here.
So that is 37 points of damage. Still up.
Ouch.
I'm still up.
Swings
Barely.
at you with his tentacle. 25.
God.
Yep.
15 points of damage.
Yep, that's enough to take me down.
Swings again with his tentacle. For a 25, you failed 2 death saving throws.
Yep. Okay.
Shinigami.
As he goes down, I was, Toriel, run. And hits the ground.
Shinigami doesn't get a turn. Randall, make a death saving throw.
I get to do this at advantage. Fun enough.
Okay.
Come on, come back up. Natural 20. How do you do that with advantage? Just 2d20
Just do it twice.
slash GR.
Just type it twice. Oh!
Ah!
Randall, explain that.
Randall stands back up.
Nice.
Not quite. You're on your back, but you do come back with 1 hit point. Wow.
I'm not dead yet.
Randall, that's the end of your turn. At the end of your turn, Prince Krasna will take a legendary action, drive a glaive into you. Oh, rolls a 14 at advantage.
Wow, that actually misses.
Nice. Very nice.
Wow. Gala.
All right. Well, I can't move that far. I just looked up. Monkey's got 40. So The monkey's going to run this far. I think that's 35, right to there. And she's going to rip up part of the floor, or actually like a giant rock, but she's going to grab the table and use that as a rock, maybe?
Sure.
Or something like that.
Maybe
Can I
a
do that?
chair. Maybe a
All right,
chair might
good.
be better. Or a table, whatever you want.
Whatever it is. To the table right here. This table she's going to pick up and throw at this stupid thing. And I get a... Where did the ape character sheet go? Did it close? Hold on, let me re-get it. Giant ape.
I love it.
And I get a +9 for the rock, so... Whatever that was,
Oh,
+9,
11.
11. And I totally miss. I hit Randall. No, anyways.
I probably get hit by shards.
Yeah.
Actually, click
And
on
that's it for me. I get the one attack.
this link, Gayla, and you see the little bees next to all the rolls? That's how you can roll it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was going to... There's a D&D compendium in here, and I was going to getting the stats, but that works better. Thank you.
Okay, cool. So Gayla, big rock throws. Yeah, so there we go. Should have rolled that. Okay, Gayla's had a turn. Prince Krasner has one more attack against Randall for his legendary actions. Is he one? No, he went it into round. He's got one more. Shh! Boom! 25 this time. Failed 2 death saving throws
Yeah, hits.
as you go back down again.
I don't fail 2 saving throws. Don't I just go back down? Just to reset?
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're on 1 hit point, so you get 0 death saving throws. You're correct. The books don't know what the hell to do. Master Eden. Actually, the dragon has 1 legendary action left. It will take a tail attack against the ape. Rolls a 24, so the ape takes 16 bludgeoning. Master Eden, the Archmage. Oh man. It's going to cast Cone of Cold on the dragon. Dragon
Nice.
needs to make a con save. DC 17. Still got legendary resistances if he needs it. So that's plus 8 under that. 18. He makes it. It's going to take 19 points of damage. Okay. Now there are no more legendary actions left. Toriel.
What happened to the great ape? He disappeared.
Oh.
Yes, she did. Where'd it go?
And your turn is
Galena
gone.
vanished.
We'll put Galena back on.
I just draw... Yeah.
That was weird. Do you remember what your initiative was?
14.
So just put you, like, I think you were there, and we'll add a turn, and 14. Okay. Toriel.
Took 16 damage, I think.
All right. Toriel is going to... She's going to move first. She's going to go... Well, actually, I better measure it again here. Not too close, right there. And then she's going to cast Magic Missile on Krasner. Oh, wait, shit, he has shield. Never mind, damn it. Almost made that mistake. In that case, she will cast Lightning Bolt again.
Can't get both of them against 2.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Lightning bolt against 2. The dragon or the prince?
Oh, sorry, Krasner.
Okay.
The prince, yeah.
We'll make a dexterity
And-
saving throw.
We'll be casting at 4th level again.
He rolls a 17. Ooh, 13 points of damage to Prince Krasner.
Right. That's all I can do. You know what, I'm gonna... no, it's only 30 feet. That's all.
Prince Krasner raise his glaive once again against Randall. Natural 20, 2 failed death saving throws. Randall, make a... Actually, no, it's his turn. Oh, no, it's not his turn.
Is it?
Oh, no, it is his
Okay,
turn.
then waste it.
That's once.
Swing it.
27, that's 4 death saving throws. That's enough for Randall to die. Then he smiles. And he's going to get back on the dragon. Okay. Randall, no more death saving throws. Randall, latest dead. Roll me a d6.
It's just me or T's turn in the backside.
What's that?
Yeah, same. Very choppy.
Everybody's choppy.
Very choppy.
I'll probably put in choppy.
Yeah, I think it's Discord.
Everyone, I'm gonna restart discards and come back and see if that
Oh,
fixes it.
Oh,
Okay, I
that's
got
actually better.
Let's take a short break and
Yeah, that was better. Oh, okay.